Hello and welcome to BonBonB's What Map for City Skylines. There are well over 20,000 maps on the workshop now, and so choosing the right one for your new city is a huge task. So every Wednesday and Saturday we'll review a few and hopefully find you the right one for your next build. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Welcome to episode 21 of What Map, and don't forget, if you like any of these maps, don't forget to hit the like button and maybe even subscribe to the channel. Now we'll start off with Frigate Bay by Ollie Dino. This is inspired by the south of England, and it does kind of remind me of one of the many harbours and inlets along the south coast. The resources I'm less sold on, I've got to be honest. I'm not a fan, I'm afraid, there, but hey ho. Now here's the landscape, and it's very flat. We've got a little bit of hills going on, but not too much. Certainly, definitely a builder's map. Now, as we head along the highway there's your fields, and to be honest with you, it just looks a little bit naff. It don't work for me at all. I'm looking back on them and I'm still not sold. We'll just ignore them. It does look like there used to be fields there and then they've been left to rest. Mind you, that's a perfect little bridge, so that makes up for a little. This goes under, and other than that being a little steep on the way up, it's actually pretty good. Pretty good little rail bridge there. And this, however, this is your first build spot, obviously, near to the castle and the river, so plenty of opportunity, but that's a little bit low. Pretty sure not all of the removal vans are going to get under there. Well, you know, it's not too bad. It can easily be fixed using the tools that are available to us today. We'll head along the highway and see what else we've got. And we've got another rail bridge here. Pretty good coming this way, a little steep on the way out that way, and then scoops off into the fog. Of course, the fog. This bridge, little steep on the ups. I've seen worse, but do you know what? I think we can forgive that. That's definitely not a sin, just not perfect. This bridge is a little bit wonky, just a little bit wonky. Not too wonky. No. This, however, is a gloop, easily fixed. The freeway on the left there is going the wrong way. That's why nobody's using it. Like I say, very easily fixed. 2-second job. Don't let that stop you taking this map if you really like it, because, you know, no worries. Now this road goes off, little national road bridge there, looks good, that's a very good bridge. Hills up here are lovely, and this goes off into the fog. But down here we've got a little route off, we're going to go this way, through the trees, and branches off here down to a peninsula. We've got a lovely old defence station here, the old gun turrets. Everybody's got these now, aren't they? Now they're available, everybody's putting them in. And this is one of the better ones, if I'm honest with you. Much better than many, that one. Now the rail. This is a good line. Not perfectly straight, but it doesn't want to be honest with you. Splits here, that one goes off into the fog. Where does this go? Down to pass, makes a lot of sense. Once again, good use of the rail line here. That's not the greatest, and this, oh well, I can't remember where that goes. Why did I cut that so soon? I'm not sure. And then this goes along off into the fog as well. Right, now let's have a look at the shipping routes. Now you can put basically docks anywhere, including in Frigate Bay there, look. So actually, good design there, works really well. Speaking of water, here's one of the few little rivers that we've got. This skips down into the bay there, and this one goes up. Couple of little rapids there, and a waterfall, and this goes all the way into the fog as well. Looks really good. Little hidden bay as well. I like that bay lake. I like that a lot. And then the castle. This castle, do you know what? I've seen worse. So many levels, and I like it. Do you know? I like it. I think probably one tower too many. That one at the bottom there on the right, I would have gone without that one. But everything else, oh, very Skyrim, one must say. And there's another castle as well, and this is perfectly positioned also, right on that headland, raised up. So if anything comes sailing up the bay, back in the old Middle Ages, perfectly defended. Very, very good. Very happy with that. One last thing to see before we move on to the second map. Oh yes, it's the essential lighthouse. So essential. So anyway, that's Frigate Bay by Ollie Dino. Next up is Wanzhou by aneitan. Aneitan? Something like that. Now you won't find this under Wanzhou on the workshop. Look at those resources. That's spot on perfect. Everybody look at that, copy that. You cannot do better than that. Well, there's your challenge for the day. Wanzhou. No, it's listed on the forum, on the workshop under its Chinese character, but if you search aneitan under their username, I'm sure you'll find the map. Dead end road there. That's so. If you want to use this, search for the username, and you might just find the map under its Chinese character. Now this road dead ends, and it's kind of useless. I can't see any point in that road at all stopping there. I would have stopped it, yeah, maybe 100 yards short of there. And the freeway carries on. We've got another spin-off road here. Let's see where that goes. And now this is good. You see, now this leaves you all the build plane there to work with. That's possibly your first town. Very nice. This goes into the tunnel. It goes right over through this mountain range, comes out the other side, and skips off to join up with the other freeway. And that works really well. That's very, very good freeway work. This freeway dead ends, and you can start your new city. Now there is your rail coming in from the fog, but it emerges properly into the map at that point. That raised, and then tunnel, then raised, then tunnel, then raised, then across the brook. It's a little bit shallow there, as you can see. It's just showing through the top of the ground, and it dead ends there, and I don't see any purpose to having it a dead end there. We've got another rail line coming in from the fog, and it emerges here, skips across the freeway, almost bizarre, one must say, and then we have a little branch off here which stops there, and I can't see how you would use that there either still. And then we've got another tunnel here. This goes through that huge mountain range again, almost parallel with the freeway. See that? There you go. Comes out all the way down here, and then we get a raised rail line going around, and this jaunty little junction here, not good. Comes out here, which is not great but better, and then across the shipping routes into another tunnel, and then that carries on off, re-emerges and goes off the edge of the map. While we're in this mode, let's have a look at the shipping routes. Yeah, right the way down the river. And has the bridge been set properly? Perfectly. Well done, aneitan, for that. Very good. Now here's one of the small feeder rivers, the streams or whatever. But it comes down here, it stops here. Okay, what's that? Where's all that water going? It's obviously boggy ground, marshy ground, but it doesn't look boggy enough. Plus the water would probably overflow there into this area here. This would become boggy and marshy and a lake possibly. And it does look like it was originally designed to be a river out here, because it's just a bit of a route through for the water there. So I'm pretty sure that was originally intended to come all the way through. This, however, is less good. That's permanent flooding, guys. That is permanent flooding and a poor design. So you'll need to do a little bit of work there with the terraform tool before you get started. There are 2 feeder sources up the top here. Like I say, it looks really good, apart from the fact that it's all underwater at the bottom, which is not clever. Hey, if it's supposed to be marshy land, they've done a very good job of it there. Right, what have we got here? Oh yeah, the river. Oh yes, this freeway here cuts right the way through. So that's probably why that freeway's not being used if it's flooded at one end. And we'll just sit here and look down over the vista that is Wanzhou by Aneitan. Not a bad map, just needs a little bit of work on it to make it usable. What's our final map of today? It's Shaareki by Owl, no less. And this is obviously going to be a good map. You can't, yeah, with that, once again, resources, pretty fine. Pretty fine. I'd like a little bit more ore on there, but that's not too bad at all. These mountains look pretty solid. I'm pretty sure you can get some more out of them. Now, these freeways are kind of like tiered. I don't know if I like it or not. I can't really fault it because what he has done is a very good job of it. I was a little stream feeder there. He's done a very good job of this. I'm just not sure if I personally like it. And it's an opinion. And because it's just an opinion, I'm not going to say don't take this map. Now this, though, I'm not sure why we've got that there. Possibly for docks, maybe. But maybe that's for us to decide where to put the docks, not Owl. Maybe. And a couple of perfect, if simple, bridges. But sometimes simple is all you need. And then you've got this little thing here. And this little thing here. Glitching very badly there. But once again, that's quite easily solved with today's mods. Ooh. Tricky call today, wasn't it, for today's map of the day? But that's a lovely junction. I like that. I like it a lot. It just needs the glitching fixed, that's all. And then we've got this going up the side of the what are we looking at here? Hill. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh look, there's a flying thing, a UFO. It's not. It's just a boat in the fog. Okay. But yeah, that goes off into the fog, into the distance there. And let's go peepo over the top there. Let's go back to that junction and see this one. Now this one goes out through this green valley. Plenty of room for sort of like out of town shopping centres and stuff like that down here. Like that much. And if we go back this way, this is the rail. And this is spot on. Dead ends there. I don't know why we've got quite so many lines there. Slightly overkill there, Owl. But still. This, however... Oh, yeah, we've got some more dead end lines there. We'll have a look at those in a moment. But the freeway carries on up the hill in a snaking fashion. Possibly overkill again, but, you know, it works really well. So we'll let him have it, shall we? Just this once. I must be in a good mood today. I must be. Ah, look at this. Now, the mountaintops, he knows how to work his mountains. Lots of flat space on the mountains to be able to put a few roads and a few neighbourhoods. Owl is definitely skilled at mountains. Because they look rugged. They look solid. Yeah, you know that putting a tunnel through there is going to be hard work. But not in this game, obviously. Yeah. Look at this. That's perfect. Absolutely spot on perfect. And this follows down and around. Oh, where are we going with this one? Down the waterfall. That's a good looking waterfall. And then it rail crosses back over the river. Once again, a perfect bridge. There's that dead end. Once again, not quite sure why we've got so many lines going on there, but does look good. And we'll peel back and have a look from afar. It's a good looking river system there. Very good looking river system. Here's your shipping. Basically, any way you like. No issues with that at all. Just avoid these rocks. I mean, why is there no essential lighthouse here? There really should be, really, you know. By the way, I'm not putting my my mansion out there. Anyway, my map of the day. BonBonB's seal of approval. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. There'll be another show along on Saturday. And don't forget Best of What map tomorrow. Well, we'll look at 3 of the seal of approval winners from earlier in the series. I've been BonBonB. You've been watching BonBonB's What Map, and I do hope you like the new thumbnails as well. See you Saturday.